Nino Brown Boxing here. So I wanted to do a follow-up video to the Triple G Canelo fight, but this video I wanted to mainly focus on Triple G. So after watching the fight again, after seeing people's videos, after doing a little bit of research of my own, I decided to open up my mind a little bit and reconsider certain things that I said. So I guess the main focus is, outside of that ridiculous card that was 118, 110, I started to think about Triple G has had some lucky breaks and or gift decisions, if not both. And I say that because Triple G's resume leading up to the Kell Brook fight, I can even exclude some of the mandatories, like it's been horrible. So just thinking that this guy was put in that type of position in the first place, he had the opportunity to fight for these belts, even though his resume, in my opinion, didn't reflect the caliber of a #1 contender. But okay, whatever. That's history. It's come and gone. Now, fast forward into the Danny Jacobs fight. In my opinion, even if you include the knockdown, Danny Jacobs definitely did more to win that fight. Danny won that fight in Nino Brown Boxing opinion. So now, if I compare my thoughts on the decision in the Danny Jacobs fight to the Canelo fight, Danny Jacobs, even including the knockdown, did a better job against Triple G than Triple G did against Canelo. And to me, that's actually saying a lot. So outside of that 118, 110 card, if you look at the other card that Canelo won, he won it on. That's definitely fair. Like, people who talk about how Canelo has gotten gift decisions, and he definitely has. I know the one against Laura was a gift decision, and that 118, 110 card was definitely a gift card that he received, and that CJ Ross card that he had against Mayweather was just absolute bullshit. But Triple G, he's gotten that as well. I mean, he hasn't been against the high caliber opponents like Canelo, but when he stepped up against Danny Jacobs, he definitely got a good decision. So hopefully this experience humbles Golovkin, especially I hope it especially humbles Abel Sanchez. I hope it humbles Abel Sanchez, even though he'll never tell the truth out in the public, but it is what it is. Triple G is definitely starting to look, I'm not going to say average, but he's not looking like the monster that they built him up to be. So basically, with all of that said, I feel like if I look at everything as a whole, if I throw Danny Jacobs into some mix, it's kind of fair, the treatment that Triple G is receiving. Not, like I said, not that 118, 110 bullshit. That was completely unacceptable. But the fight was close enough, in my opinion, for it to be a draw. If that 118, if you made that card a little bit closer, 115, 113, or some shit like that, 116, 112, and they would have made it a draw, I can rock with that. I can respect that decision, because I had to just reflect back on Danny Jacobs did more against Triple G than Triple G did against Canelo, even including the knockdown. So with all that being said, I already know how they rock. They're going to try to build up some type of rematch. They're going to promote it as, let's see who's the best. This is for #1 pound-for-pound supremacy. The first fight ended in a draw. This fight is going to definitely be a knockout. They're going to do all of that type of shit. Throw a little bit of Mexican-style seasoning up in there. And Oscar De La Hoya, especially, he's definitely going to have the upper hand this time, because he doesn't have to compete with a Mayweather fight. And that's, actually, that's good business for them. But I still believe that Triple G should have to face his mandatory. I believe that the WBC should actually have some balls. Tell Triple G, you fighting Canelo, you're not defending your title. Your title's not on the line. So all of that is just voluntary fights. The WBC, I'm assuming that they're not concerned with the WBA or the IBF or the IBO or any of the other sanctioning bodies, they should tell Triple G, hey, Triple G, you fought, you fought a welterweight, and then you fought Danny Jacobs. Okay, now, Canelo didn't fight for the WBC title, so it's time for you to fight your mandatory in Charlo. Jamal Charlo, he has one fight at middleweight. They need to make that fight happen. Now, I don't know the details that they have in the contract with Canelo exercising his rematch clause. Like, I don't even know the rematch clause comes into play or how they have the contract written out when they have a draw. Like, Canelo didn't lose, but he also didn't win. So I guess further details will come out, or if I'm just misinformed, you guys can let me know. But until then, like the videos, please subscribe. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace out.